Everyone, welcome back. My name is Chamaka and you're welcome to interesting stories that I found on the internet. Clock it. So my people, we're back again with stories, but first of all I just have to say thank you to everyone that has joined as a new subscriber. I'm so happy. So thank you all. I am so grateful. If you're new to this channel, what do we do here? We share stories, interesting stories that we found on the internet that are enlightening, educative, that are funny, and we get your comments. We need to hear from you. We need to hear your feedback. We need to hear what you think about the matter. We need your advice. And above all, you should do the most important thing. What's the most important thing? Like, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bell. So when story drop like this, stay hot, you'll be eating it, you'll full your bed. But for today, we jump right into our stories. So for one of our stories today, it goes like this. One of my friends got married quite early. She got pregnant to a much older guy when we were in 200 level, and that was the first Ore-Iyawo wedding I attended in my life. By the time we got to final year, she already had 2 kids. Fruitful woman. Whenever I visited her, there would always be something to help her with. It's either she needed help with the dishes or folding the clothes later on the sitting room couch. One day, I went to visit her in company of our third friend, and her whole house was upside down, even though it wasn't an impromptu visit. She was aware we were coming at least 2 days before, yet she couldn't put her house in order. That's the main thing to say. Plates and cups were everywhere, building blocks were all over the floor, crayon marks were all over the wall, and to worsen the whole situation, the entire sitting room was filled with the smell of urine. The exact smell that one persists from dried urine clothes. She offered us food, but we couldn't eat. We had stayed here with 1 or 2 things as usual and left not long after because we just couldn't stay there. It was that bad. On our way to the hostel, my friend broke the silence and said, "Is Biola the first person to give birth on earth? How comes her house is always dirty?" We had a long discussion about how she was very lazy and how she needed to buckle up or her husband will leave her. After all, who wants a dirty woman? I remember saying, only 2 children. What will happen if she has more? We didn't go back to the house till we graduated. I went for NYSC. I got married shortly after NYSC and my daughter came. As early as 6 months old, she was already turning the house upside down. Kama said what? I don't know about Kama. I'm just saying, life not turn by turn. If it's your turn, you go so how you cook. She had a master's in pouring water everywhere and a doctorate degree in tearing paper. Mommy, is they hot? I see they hot. All I had to do was remove my eyes from her for 1 second and she would pee on the extension box, paint the floor with my lipstick and break 2 plates. One particular day I was super stressed. All I needed was rest, but the house needed cleaning. NEPA had taken lights for days and only brought it that afternoon. Nigeria, NEPA. They will show you something. I washed the piled up clothes, then used the soapy water to wash the toilet. After washing the toilet and arranging the room, I moved to the sitting room. As I was arranging something, she was catching it right after me. So I decided to clean the kitchen first, then come back to the sitting room later. My daughter, who had started working, came to meet me and said, "Mommy, poo-poo." I immediately carried her to the bathroom and brought out her potty. I knew she would not use the potty if I didn't stay there with her. With soap still in my hands, I sat on WC facing the girl for over 10 minutes, but she wouldn't poop. I returned the potty. I went back to the kitchen to continue washing plates. No more than 2 minutes after, she came again and added a little cry this time around. "Mommy, poo-poo!" I took her to the bathroom again and placed her on her potty. She just started doing nothing because she was crying at me for over 5 minutes. I brought her out and distinctly wore her a diaper and went back to continue the work I was doing. We were together in the kitchen and I got carried away for a moment. By the time I jolted back to the present, she was no longer in the kitchen. Guess where I found my daughter? And guess what she was doing? She removed the diaper, climbed on the neatly laid bed, and put right there in the center of our thick white duvet. Hey! talk. And this is just one story that tells you that every woman is trying, every parent is trying. So International Women's Day just passed, and we celebrated women for how much of the strong people they are, and how they're able to still try to make sense and stay in control of the things in their surroundings, especially families, children, work, and still be amazing, sane people and not die, right? And this is just out there also a comment. So I need you all to drop your comments on motherhood generally and your experiences. But I also need you to also learn to be compassionate to the next mother you see. You could have done better. You, when you gave birth, you were taking care of 3 children. You don't have issue. Your house was cleaner than... Yes. But every child comes with their own drama. And every mother and their situation is always peculiar. So let's give grace to the women we see. Even the fathers we see. Because fathers, they see their own these days, right? To every parent we see, and help as much as possible. Also, no, they use the mouth talk things against person. You don't know how your own go do. You reach your turn, we're going to open new store. Right? Next story. My girlfriend got married without telling me, even though we're still talking daily.
Funke!
We met during NYSC. She was everything I prayed for. So beautiful, smart, and intelligent. We clicked instantly, and within few weeks, it felt like we had known each other for years. I wasn't even trying to play games. I even told her from day one that I'm not here to waste her time, and that if we are doing this, it is a marriage review. Hey, strong man, Odogu. And she agreed. For 3 good years, we dated, and we had calls every night, even some long text messages every morning, and in between my work hours, and whenever I could afford to travel, I did just to see her. She was the calm in my chaos. There was nothing I couldn't do for that girl. We prayed together, had the same plans and visions. I even met her parents, for you to know how serious we were. Sadly, things started to shift. She got a new job in another state. LDR, don't drag LDR people, please. I supported her more because I believed in her. Men supported their women. But after she settled in just in a month's time, she became distant. Our calls reduced. Sometimes she wouldn't return mine for hours. Her excuse was always work stress, from Sunday to Monday. Still, I stayed loyal to her. Loyalty is key. Never gave up on her. We kept patching the whole thing for months, and I thought the whole shift was from her work. Even when I would want us to have deep conversations like we used to, she would always be avoiding it. Red flag! Then one afternoon, I was scrolling through Instagram, watching reels and laughing so hard, not until I saw her wedding photos. Hey! My own girlfriend in a traditional wedding outfit, smiling beside another man. Women, we stay in your white chair. Waiting be this. Hey? That's new. My head almost blew. I thought it was a joke, even me too. Or something, until I saw the date. I thought people used to send wedding invites. That's the one I used to join. That if you dated somebody, then you now see their wedding invite. Traditional wedding photos. Are you joking? I thought it was a joke or something until I saw the date. It was just last weekend. I called her immediately. She picked, and all she said was, I didn't know how to tell you. I didn't want to hurt you. Hey, I was numb. For months, I've been waking up to I love you messages, not knowing she was planning a wedding with someone else. How do you do it? Is this even possible? I wasn't just hurt that day. I was humiliated by her love. Don't even know how to move on. I haven't loved any other girl the way I did for her. The whole thing is still like a dream to me. Even her parents couldn't ask of me. Her mother, I thought, loved me. God, how do I move on? Why are some ladies so wicked and heartless? Needs your advice. So still on the Women's Day matter, we are trying to be better women in this 2026. Yes, International Women's Day. Be a better woman. Don't be wicked. If you are falling out of love with a person, be bold enough to talk. Why would you do this to a partner? For International Women's Day, we are saying it again. Women, you have to stop being cowards. Yes, it's not just fighting for your right to work. We know you are awesome people, kind people, amazing people, but don't treat people like this. I know you will say the streets are red. Somebody has done it to me. Don't let another person control your life. Something that somebody has done to you that you allow to change you for the bad, for negative. It's just you allowing another person control your life. And honestly, person will do person back, no, they remember. So that person that did it to you, you probably don't remember they did it to you. You're just the one living with the scars, living with the pain, and hurting people on the way. Women, International Women's Day, we do what? We do better 2026. With how we treat our loved ones, with how we treat our relationships, we do what? We do better.
A few moments later.
So, do not forget. So I think I've dropped my opinions in the videos that I made. Do not forget. Drop your comments, drop your remarks, drop your advice, and like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We'll see you in our next video. Bye. Thank you very much.